Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX Day trade setup for today. So yesterday we didn't really trade this at all, and we've got another red day. I think the critical aspect here is we're coming onto this breakout here. Okay, and this is quite critical. So you can see this is a move that we had, strong move up, we bounced off here, strong move down off that level, and then we sort of used that again as resistance here for quite some time before bouncing above it, and we haven't really tested it. So this pullback onto it is the area that we are testing now, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see it's a weekly out. It's a weekly Fibonacci level, sorry, not Fibonacci level, but it's a weekly fractional level as well. Okay, so yeah, I think the last couple of weeks here is a little bit concerning. Big up, down, big up, big down. Well, not big downs, but they're down. So that's typically an indication of some sort of confusion. So do we find support here? That would be interesting. There's a bit of a gap below. So it is possible that we squirt down and close that gap. And let's just have a look at that on the lower time frames. So you can see the structure at this level, at 13191. You can see how we've tried to break through. We've used it as support. We haven't quite used it as support after the break, so except for sort of the closing bar yesterday. Now, what you do need to pay attention to, though, is there is a gap. Okay, and then we have another gap there. And then we have a massive gap much further down. For now, in 3 hour, we have broken below the moving average. So it does look like a potential trend change. I'm a little bit skeptical about that at the moment. There's just too much noise running around in the markets right now about, well, central bank noise, it's Brexit noise, it's a vaccine noise, it's virus noise. So I just think there's so much brewing at the moment that something is going to give, and I don't think it's going to give to the downside. So that's kind of where I am. So for me today on the DAX, it's probably another day of just sitting and waiting. I think this gap here has closed. Just going to fine tune it to the exact point. There it is there. It's not really closed. Remember, I want a body that closes on that line, so we've got a tail instead. So it's probably closed on a much lower time frame, but for me, I want it to close on the hour as well. And then this next level down here, which is the next gap, is pretty close as well. Okay, so yeah, I think for me, it's wait and see. I think the one mark, or the two markets that I think I'd rather watch at the moment are the Dow and the S&P. The DAX I think is still consolidating, and no real direction just yet. So this move yesterday, I suppose it was at 1.2%. So yeah, but still, I think, sorry, I'm just debating with myself here. It's not offering any clear direction at the moment, and I'm a little bit skeptical of chasing a short until I see a retest of some structure, and I'd need that off the 3 hour at least. So in other words, I'd want a break of structure, which would more than likely be this level that we're at now. So it's let's just call it 13190. I'd want to see a break and a retest of that. So in other words, close this bottom gap, come up, retest that, and then move as far as 1298 or 1300, I think. So 1300 would probably be the area that I'd wait for. But at the moment, there's nothing really for me on offer. Yes, this is looking like a downtrend on the 1 hour, but I'm not entirely convinced. Just looking to the left, you can see all this structure here. So that's guaranteed to hold up price somewhat, okay, unless there's some big catalyst that comes through that drives this market down. But for now, I think it's sit on hands. I just want to check the futures market at the moment. Yeah, futures is flat for the DAX right now. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. Pretty much a lot of rambling and not much help, I don't think. But yeah, I think for me, non-farm payrolls is a key trigger this afternoon. So I'll wait for that and then come back and have a look to see if anything is going on. But the structure that's here is just not exciting me, so I'd rather just stay out of it for now. Okay, anyway, hope it helps, and we will catch up with you later. Cheers for now.